So, for anyone that has dealt with a situation like this, I hope this video can help and bring you a ton of clarity because that's what I do best on my channel. If you guys are new here, do not forget to subscribe because we're about to break this topic down. It's a very good one regarding your avoidant person, fearful avoidance. It's a very confusing, hurtful experience for anybody, man or woman, who is involved in something like this. These individuals, bro, are something else. And it's off the charts unacceptable. Like, man, it's toxic. It's very toxic. And I have a little description I'm going to read to you guys about this right quick. Because some of you guys might think to yourselves, oh my God, like I lost them. Like I lost my person. I lost my partner. Like, no, guys, they lost you. That's how this works. The avoidant partner always loses you. You don't lose them, they lose you. And due to a lack of self-awareness and self-reflection, avoidants always lose their partners and refuse to see anything wrong with their actions or behavior. That's what you're experiencing. They don't admit to the wrongdoings. They don't admit to their behavior. They don't admit to who they are. They act like they do what they do and like nothing's wrong. Like, and it's a form of gaslighting as well. But these individuals are not right in their own minds. So that's what's going on. They emotionally disconnect from the relationship. They fall off the grid. And it's never okay to do some shit like that. That's a huge red flag. It is massive. It is never, ever, ever okay to do something like that. But it is always okay to ask for space. That's communicating to your partner that you need space. You need time to recharge. That's exactly what an avoidant will never do. They can't communicate their own feelings and how they feel. So if they feel suffocated, if they feel drained, they can't even communicate that. They just literally do what they feel like doing. It's like they're not even in a relationship. And that's a very, very strange thing to be a part of when you're the one that is with an avoidant and they're doing some stuff like that, because you have no idea what's going on. You have no clue. And the crazy thing is they act normal. They act normal, but they're emotionally disconnecting. So you think they're literally with your head. But they just have this kind of attachment style disorder going on. And it's wild to be a part of it. Like, it's never okay to be cold and selfish and just emotionally detached from your partner and the relationship. This kind of stuff is very confusing and hurtful, leaving someone feeling angry, frustrated, and confused. That is how you're going to feel. If you guys were ever involved in a situation like this before with a person, then, you understand you're dealing with an avoidant. And for those of you guys that was in like a 2-3 year relationship and that's how it ended, they're probably not an avoidant if you guys had a connection for that long. Because avoidants can't go that long having a connection and at the end they split it off. That's just a human being that's splitting it off for whatever reason they're splitting it off for. But avoidance, bro, we're talking, it's going to be fireworks at the first. You're going to gain this really close connection to this person. And the reality is, the reason why they seem so happy, so empathic, so delightful to be around, all this kind of stuff, is because you're the one that is lifting them up to begin with. You're the one that's making them in this euphoric stage. You're the one that's having them, their dopamine receptors are at these highs. You're the one that's putting them up there, so they come off like they're that kind of person, but you don't even recognize that you're the one making them that happy to begin with. It's not actually who they are as an individual. You are the one that is making them that happy. And what you guys are going to come to realize is that as this keeps going on, they start to get a little unhappier, a little unhappier, a little unhappier, and a little unhappier as time keeps going on, because their dopamine highs are coming down, because nothing that goes up that high is going to last. The hotter the flame, the shorter the burn. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And all of a sudden you're wondering, like, what the is going on? This is not the person I met at first. Nah, it's not, bro. It's not. The person you met at first is someone that you were making them that damn happy. They weren't even being themselves. They attached themselves to you, and they're literally feeding off of you. They're riding off of the highs that you're giving them. So when that comes down, and they're forced to do shit on their end, that's when all hell is going to break loose. That's when more of their actual personalities come out. That's when their true self starts to come out. And you're just like, what the heck is this? These people, bro, are nothing without you. These individuals are nothing without you. It's someone you would want nothing to do with this person. I'm telling you straight up, bro. You guys would want nothing to do with that kind of a person. The reason it seemed so good in the beginning is because you yourself was putting them up that damn high. And you thought that that's who they are. Oh my God, like they're so happy. They're such a happy person. Like we can connect so well. Things are so good. But that shit scares me nowadays more than anything else. You don't know who you're dealing with, bro. You could be dealing with a straight up demon. Because you can put demons up like that sometimes, man. That's the scary reality. And all of a sudden, their dopamine receptors come down. And now they're performing witchcraft on you. They might even be hitting you physically. Messing with you mentally. And spiritually. And that's because their true self comes out, because the person that they were at the beginning was a person who connected themselves to you, and they're literally riding off of the high of yourself. These individuals are messed up, man. They are messed up people. And you dictate everything about them. If you don't message back, they'll go absolutely nuts. Especially in the beginning, because I have seen this before. These individuals so fastly, bro. These individuals so fastly try to make you reliant on them. This allows them to form a quicker connection with you that makes them happier. They just make it seem like they're so supportive and stuff of yourself. They make it seem like they're so there for you. They would do anything for you and all this stuff. They're masking what they're actually attempting to pull off. they are trying to pull off them being reliant on you. They make it seem like they're all there for you and stuff like this. This is their whole witchcraft spell that they're trying to put on you to make you more reliant on them. So all of a sudden, they're more connected to you because you're trying to be more connected to them. Does that make sense? You have to be careful of people like that, bro. I have experienced this, and it's been scary. It's terrifying. Because they're slowly trying to take control over yourself. They're slowly trying to gain control over you. They're terribly and deathly insecure. They will stalk you. They will watch you. They'll try to figure stuff out about you. And this is so soon into it. Like, ridiculously way too quick, way too soon to be doing some shit like that. And nothing's even happened. For them to do that stuff in the first place, they're just doing everything they can in their power to gain more control over you and to dominate you further and further and further. And in the end, everything is so messed up, man. Like, beyond messed up. These individuals are solely thinking about themselves. And they make it seem like they're so supportive of you. They're there for you. They care about you. They would do anything for you. They would spoil you. They would do whatever. And it's all for them. This is how they gain control over you. That is how. And it's wild because you can literally feel them doing it, bro. Like, they might be able to fool some people, but you can feel it coming on. And it rubs you the wrong way. It's like you just feel like, what the fuck is going on here? And you can't question them about it. You can't really say much about it at all. You really can't. Because these people, bro, you can't talk to them on a deep level. You can't talk to them about stuff like this because they're subconsciously just doing what they do and they don't even know why they're doing it. They just do what they do because that's how their brain is wired. That's what makes them feel more protected. If they can control their partners, all while having space, it's so twisted, man. Like, the insecurities on their end is just absolutely wild. It's like they want you close to control you, but they still want space. But they want to control you, but they want space too. How twisted is that, man? It's twisted. But that's what you're going to deal with, dealing with a fearful, avoidant person. And you come to a quick conclusion as some months go by. And it all kind of hits you at once, and it's like, holy shit. And you just don't even want to deal with this person anymore instantly, bro, because you had this big awakening to who they actually are. And you know nothing can repair that. The only thing that you can do is literally get out of that whole situation. Because if you stay in there to try to fix things to make it right, you're going to waste your damn time. You're going to waste your damn life. That person has so much work to do, it's not even funny. So why stay involved in that when you can just cut off? Because this is unhealthy. They're seriously crazy. They're hurt. They're confused. They're damaged. And you could have such an easier life going to somebody else who doesn't have all that stuff. That's not what you want. That's not what you're looking for. It's unfortunate for them, but that's life. If you have problems, if you have issues, you fix them, and it's on you to fix them. If you're disabled, if you have a disability, You have to do your best to manage with that in life. Some things you can fix, some things you can't. And an avoidant attached style is something you could fix. It'd be better than having BPD. It'd be a lot better than that. But it's still not great, and it's still going to take you a lot of work to fix something like that. But yeah, I mean, if something is broke, you should fix it. If something is not broke, then you don't fix what's not broke. But these people, bro, they're seriously good at coping. They make it seem like nothing's wrong. Everything about you is wrong. You don't build an emotional connection with somebody for months and all of a sudden withdraw emotionally towards your partner. You just withdraw and you act like nothing's wrong, but you just withdrew. They don't want to talk about that either. They don't want to talk about what's going on an emotional and spiritual level. You should be connected to your partner on a spiritual and an emotional level where there's trust built. Because the second these crazy hooligans want to detach themselves and you can feel the detachment and you feel like you just got stabbed. You feel like your whole partner just like died spiritually. And you feel left alone and you feel confused and you feel the pain of what they just done. And they don't want to talk about that. They want to detach. They want to act like nothing's going on. They want to act all stupid, but the whole time, bro, you'd be like, this is effed up, man. Like, this is effed up, man. So, when you're dealing with an avoidant partner, and you know you are, the only thing to do is to get out. Because if you stay, prepare for damage. It's going to be a long, long ride. Ask the people what it's like to stay involved with avoidant partners. It is absolutely brutal and nothing changes. I'm glad I went through what I did when I was younger with the girl I dated, because it taught me that if you're with somebody and you take them back 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, nothing changes. Every partner I've ever had since, it was one time and one time only. It broke off. I never connected them with them ever again. It was done. And that's how it will be for the rest of my life. I give people the benefit of the doubt as long as things are going well. And the second I come to this conclusion or something crazy happens, it's done. I've lived it, bro. I've given the same person 5 or 6 chances from the age of 16 to 20. That shit don't work. It won't work the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time. Because they have issues. They have problems that you didn't cause. Something happened to them, probably with their childhood, probably with something. And for you to be around them, bro, and for you to try to connect to them on a healthy level, it's not possible. Because they are not healthy themselves. So you can be as good as anything in a relationship. You can be the perfect person, the perfect match for almost anybody because of the traits you have. You can't keep a relationship going by yourself. You can't single-handedly have a relationship work by yourself. It wasn't that long ago, bro, that I tried to do it. Things were good, of course, for many months. And then you don't want to give up that easy because you guys have built something really good. And things are starting to happen. So you are single-handedly now, over the next course of months, trying to keep things going. And you put in so much work, so much effort. And that's going to fizzle out, bro, because it's going to, like, it gets even worse on their end. just when you think it can't, you're putting in so much work to keep this going. And they just make it worse and worse and worse. You're doing more to make it better. They're doing more to make it worse. And all of a sudden, does that make sense? In toxic relationships, bro, when you're involved in that, if you really fight for your shit, you're going to do more and more and more to try to make it work. And they're going to start doing less and less and less. Not only doing less, but doing things that makes it even worse for you and worse for the relationship. So you're putting in so much effort and work to make things right. They're putting in damn effort to make shit worse. And all of a sudden, boom, you grew apart. It's done. Never again. Y'all got to stop giving people chance after chance after chance. I made the mistake once in my life. And we're talking no cheating involved. It had nothing to do with cheating because I would never take a cheating person back ever. We're talking their own insecurities. We're talking they had problems with anxiety and depression and all this other stuff, and they push people away, and it's a well-known fact that that shit happens. But then they want you back, but then you come back, and then it's the same thing. It's they pull you in, they push you. They pull you in and they push you away. They pull you in and they push you away. Get healthy. For God's sakes, get healthy. I know I'm not dealing with this shit no more. So when shit starts to get weird, bro, with a person I'm dating, I'm just out. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm out. Get yourselves right. And yeah, man, like I don't recommend you guys, if you guys are dating people, give them the benefit of the doubt until you see red flags, until you start to see shit. And then you can kind of no longer do that, but, date who you're going to date. Let time reveal what it's going to reveal, and that's all you can do. Dating is a risk. Everything in life is a risk, and we got to take risks sometimes. So that's all there is to it, and I hope you guys could get some value from this video. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.